Here's another game, Critter Crunch. It's a puzzle game, an arcade puzzle game. There is local co-op and even multiplayer, but I checked there aren't many players online. I didn't find any at all. So let's first go to the options, the controls, gamepad controls, player 1. So you have a button for pause, select and cancel, that's for in the menu. Then up, down, left, right. And then you need about 6 buttons, I think. Look her up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Although the call for help is only in co-op. So luckily I have just 6 buttons and a pause button. When the game starts the very first time, you go to the settings, you will need to create a profile with your keyboard. But then it seems you never need to use your keyboard or again or mouse, except when doing multiplayer and choosing play with a friend, because then you have to select the player you want to play with. So you do need a mouse for that, because the joypad does not react here. The joystick, I mean. So leave the room. But for local co-op, if you play with 2 players, there is even versus. And then no, I think I need to check local co-op. Local player 1, player 2, yeah, next. You can choose co-op, now you work together or versus. And you work on the same field. So what you have to do is feed smaller critters to bigger critters. And if you feed them a number of times, they explode. And the same colored ones, they will get removed. So I can give this one to that. Also this one to that, and then one above it will be removed. It's a bit, not sure what game to compare it with. It's a match 3 game or something. So that's the versus. You also have co-op, where you work together. The levels are bigger, but you can work together, as you can see. You can play together. There are also puzzle levels. Let me check puzzles, where you need to remove all critters in a number of moves. So I first move this one here, then I win. They give you a tutorial on how to play the game, but basically you can you have to feed the smaller critters to the bigger ones. And if there is a lineup like this, where there is a smaller one in front of a bigger one, and you give it an even smaller critter, then those critters will be removed like this. There's a food chain. But I think I made a mistake. Yeah. Ah, yeah. I don't know. Same fault. Oh yeah, now I got it. There is also an adventure mode, basically with a map. So let me go back. See, there's an adventure, challenges and survival. I did not unlock yet. I only played one level, well, in 3 stages. adventure mode you also get the puzzles. In this mode, you have to fill the line on the left to get by removing critters. And they only remove the same colored one. The little critters always go up when you remove some in front of them. They don't really get dropped. So you will see now. See, I removed the top ones, but they didn't get removed. That's a food chain. That's what happens when you line up in size some critters, and you only have to feed it one then. I almost have it. There, I finished the level. Then you return to the map and you can choose any other of the options here. Or if you have unlocked other levels, you can do those. But these I played already. So let's do the puzzle one. It's a simple one. So yeah, simple puzzle games. You can play it locally with 2 players, against each other or with each other. So it's a nice addition for a cabinet. I'm not sure if I showed you the controls. Yeah, I did. There's also keyboard and mouse. But it could probably work with other setups without joypad encoders and graphics options. So yeah, this was Critter Crunch on a Steam game that you can play on your arcade.